Okay, here's Texas Tornado in the key of D, kind of, capo 3. I'm just going to play through it and then we'll talk about it. Oops.
Called me up from Amarillo, said you were coming to town. Thought I'd like to tell you hello, I'm driving over around. I pulled up to the airport, I put in a clue. When you stepped off that plane, I knew I was your
Here comes the solo. And here's where he actually cuts out. He kind of fades. I'm like a tumbleweed in a wild West Texas wind. Maybe intro here again. Okay, so a few things to talk about there. The intro literally says this. The tab says, there's that A7 sus4. Here's the second half of the intro. Now the D over F sharp, I personally go back and forth. You can do just a D, as you know, with your thumb. That's probably the most practical, but not necessarily the easiest. But that works well because you don't have to change here. Another way is you can use these three fingers, so your first finger's free. I think what I do is the least practical, but for some reason it feels right to me. I usually go like this. I switch. I don't know why. I don't think that's the best way, but it works for me. Sometimes when I'm picking, I'll do this one for some reason. When I'm strumming, I'll do this one. So as you saw in the video, I go back and forth between both. Now, even though the intro just says this, pick, pick, strum, pick, pick, strum, I oftentimes put a little down up in there. I'll go pick, pick, strum, 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 pick, pick, strum. Because that little da-da, the little down up at the end, is just kind of like filler. So the intro, I'm picking the notes that it says in the tab. But then when he sings, I do more of a strum. And the strum I'm doing in the verse would be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So let me do that, just the strum pattern on D. 3, 4. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. And I guess on those first two downs, I am kind of favoring the low strings, kind of going. That way, trying to favor those a little bit. Let's see what else is in this song. There's a crazy part, as I'm sure you noticed, in the second half of the chorus. I swore it wouldn't happen again, but I looked at you and then. So on the word then, it does an A, and literally it goes A, G over A. You might have noticed on the chart I send you, it shows a G over A with that pinky on the first string. You can get away with just doing the middle 4 strings if you try to avoid that high string. So I do my G over A like this. So then, right on the word then, it goes A, G over A, F. Let me do that a couple times. You look, I looked at you and then. This F, it's pretty important to get that high note. Sometimes you can do the F with the first string open. It's actually an F major 7. In this case, I think it's pretty important to either mute that string or to get the bar. Let me take it from I looked at you and then. But I looked at you and then. And then you're in this other key for a minute. F, A minor, B flat. The B flat is always kind of evil. My favorite fingering is probably that or this. Again, I don't worry about the high string, I just do the middle 4. Let me think here. I swore it wouldn't happen again, but I looked at you and then. I'm like a tumbleweed in a Wild West Texas wind. There's that A sus4, A7 sus4 to A7. You're blowing me away. Now I didn't write a hold on that C, you're blowing me away, but that feels like a good place to kind of do a hold. You're blowing me away again. And on the word again, that could be the intro again. I think I strummed mostly. You're blowing me away again. That's what I would do there. The only other thing I can think to mention is on the steel guitar solo, I made a mistake. I held a D over F sharp when it was supposed to be a G. That shouldn't throw you off too much. And then again, because the recording fades out, you have to kind of come up with your own ending. I think what we did works pretty well. So I hope that helps. Enjoy.